And many times you have seen patients that because of low resilience, they go to a dark moment that they hardly can see the light of the tunnel. And why some people have the ability to grow their resilience, but some people, they just feel that it's not possible, and they keep blaming others.
And it's where it comes. It's also throughout my journey, I have seen like Mirela, women bring those powerful women, people around you. Go for advice, take risks. So you are going, it's a journey, it's not going to happen overnight.
So what would be the last message you would give to people why they should read your book?
So my message is that risk it, try it. Some will find hope in it, some will find solace in it, and I'm hoping that people will rediscover themselves. It will take them onto a journey of rediscovering transformation, and it's a lifelong. It's about being human. It's not about any fancy word, it's about being human, and being human is to move forward. Keep progressing, because resilience is not some a word or some fancy thing. It's about life. It's about being human.
Dr. Saima, she is a psychiatrist. She came from another country. She started her education with a big desire to invest in herself. And then when she moved to this country, she just took her career step by step. I have seen her in the last few years that I've seen her journey. I see massive shift. It's like her CV is changing every day. Every time I meet her, she's telling me she got upgraded here, and she's a chief here, and a director here, and leading this movement, and leading this conference, and this summit, and this speaking. And I see her so active. Why do I say this? Because sometimes doctors stay in their box, and they forget that their mission is beyond their office, is beyond the hospital, is beyond their that close relationship with the patients. And seeing her on a mission to use her voice to reach millions, not just a few people that come with a big demand to change their life in her office. And I want to introduce you with this amazing woman, Dr. Saima Niaz. Saima. And Saima has been twice now speaking at the Global Women's Summit as well. And I've seen her speaking in many conferences. Now she uses her voice to inspire others. And I'm so also we did the media training together. And I'm so excited that finally you have a book coming soon. And tell us about the book. What is the book title, and what is your why behind the book?
So thanks for giving us, all of us, this opportunity, and thanks to all these lovely ladies. Book, I never thought about writing a book. And as a schoolgirl, I was writing during my school years, contributing to magazine, and then never thought about being visible, because journey as a doctor, it's quite hectic, quite demanding, and you need lots of time invested in your studies, in your self-improvement, professional development, but never thought about visibility. It happened when COVID hit. And I started everyone was frustrated and not sure what to do. I did a video, and then I realized that I can speak publicly, because as doctors, we are speaking with patients and also educational programs. But speaking publicly was something what I learned from Mirela. Like, you are here for someone told you, or you noticed, so a friend introduced me. And I joined Global Women Club, and it literally changed my life. It's an ongoing journey. And when this offer came, like this, you have joined Global Women today, and it happened. And Mirela came to me, and I've never thought about that I am going to write a book and what will be the topic. And but it clicked. I trusted the process. And to all girls and women and out there as well, I would say take the risk. because if you are not going to try, you never know. So I
So tell
don't
us
stay
about
it.
the book, Dr. Saima.
So book is
you chose a
about
very, very powerful topic, very important topic that, in fact, touches all of us.
So it's about resilience. People have heard about resilience so many times. Topic is the resilience reset. So I'm going to convert it into a life map, a journey. It's going to be on 9 pillars, and it will give a map for people to follow. The resilience is a reset. I myself was thinking that it's going to be resilience. Many people know resilience, about resilience, but when you uh, start thinking about that, it's very different for everyone. Many people don't know about resilience and how they are going to work on that, built in their life. Stress in life, stress is so much that it's pulling us down,
Yeah.
and it's not easy. And I want this to change. Like resilience for me is not
Yeah, of course.
to break yourself, but to bend. How to bend. So book main crux is not to break yourself, how to bend,
Amazing.
not to deny, being flexible, and not to remain in denial, but
Yeah.
to transform yourself. So it's about discovering yourself and keep progressing, because resilience is not some a word or some fancy thing. It's about life. It's about being human. And first, when I was discussing this with Mirela, she has given us lots of
Yeah,
also
we did a
before.
brainstorming, and everything, every topic that she's bringing to the table, every word that we are bringing to build the language of strength and resilience was guiding us to this theme, resilience. And you're a psychiatrist, and many times you have seen patients that, because of low resilience, they go to a dark moment that they hardly can see the light of the tunnel. And why some people have the ability to grow their resilience, but some people, they just feel that it's not possible, and they keep blaming others.
And it's where it comes. It's also throughout my journey, I have seen like Mirela, women bring those powerful women, people around you. Go for advice, take risks. So you are going, it's a journey, it's not going to happen overnight. So I have seen patients, there are long journeys, stories where I have seen in the dark hole, and then some of them, they have taken steps, trembling, tiny little steps coming out of that dark hole. And I have seen so many such journeys, powerful journeys, and going to the highest level. Um, I have worked with colleagues. You never know what's happening in their life and how they came out of that, and then building into that, into some charity or contributing back, giving it back to the society. So,
So you think in this country, especially we discussed when we were going through the book, you mentioned COVID. COVID has really weakened the resilience of many people that maybe they had built something, they have created something, they kind of designed the hope for how their life journey is going to be. And then something is crushed, and COVID happened to everybody. But some people had the resilience to pivot, to be innovative, to recreate. But some people, you told me there were lots of people in this country that went through severe mental pain, and they didn't have that resilience to come back again.
So coming from another country and in a Western world, I noticed also, especially during COVID, it highlighted that, and later on, everyone started talking about teaching resilience to children in school or to young people, because if you have everything, sometimes you don't learn. If you are not going out and doing some work or volunteering work, you don't learn how to deal with stresses or what others are going through. So that was quite prominent, became quite significant for others to know about that, learn about that. And people started talking about introducing resilience, some workshops in schools to the children, and so many such things. And that reminded me, because I was also confused, scared. Everything was closed, and being doctor, we were more at risk at that time. And there were many different kinds of protocols happening, and being at the front line, it's quite scary. But being resilient, I that also reminded me while writing a book with you that it came from childhood. My mother was quite resilient. She always told us, do the best, make the best, even if resources are not available, because in my outpatient clinic, there were very poor patients who didn't have anything. So we used to make the best for them. We tried to do our best, and comparing here, where we are providing, we are lucky, people are lucky, though many have taken it for granted, but it's really fortunate that National Health Service is free for all. Uh, it's amazing. So that reminded me how resilience was ingrained in me over the years. But every time there is some setback, I'm human as well, going into that dark pit hole. But how quickly I'm coming back. And someone talked about fulfillment, Kelly. That's the most important thing. Happiness deep inside. Luckily, I had my mother, then my mentors, professors who told me. One used to have a lecture here and there, and schools and going everywhere, talking about happiness is within. So these things are ingrained. So if you have mentors like that, and also in the book, it's going to speak about different, starting from stress, about emotional regulation and mindset, how it's going to reframe your anyone's failures. We are all sometimes fall down, but it's how to rise, how to rebuild. And there will be some science, some neuroscience, but also some cultural aspects, because different culture, there's going to be different way of dealing with stress or difficulties in life. So that's a very personal topic for me. And also, it's not only about stress and mindset and other things. It's going to include as well self-compassion, self-discovery. And in the end, to give on those 9 pillars. If we nurture those 9 pillars, which I will be talking about in my book, how it's going to help to make that foundation strong and to help us again and again in life. Because life is, even if we are sitting here happy, everything, we have difficulties, we have stresses. And it's not about like I have good background or brought up in a protected environment. But even then, coming from a culture where women were not given so much visibility, my family was quite broad-minded. Everything was available. I was allowed to do everything. But then you have some cultural restrictions. And I never discovered until COVID happened, when I posted my first video on Facebook, and it was 29th of March, 2020, when it got viral, and I was not aware. And many people came back to me from all over the world. People started approaching me because I can talk 2-3 languages, so they started approaching me to create awareness videos. They shared my videos in different countries, got good feedback. So you never know. That's why I was...
That's the power of visibility and using your voice and not underestimating it, because sometimes they say, well, who cares about it? Who wants to hear me? How many times we hear this little voice and say, hey, it's not a big deal. It's a big deal for others. So now that you are almost a published author, because we have targets now, right? And now that you have this vision to put this book out there in the world, so how do you see the book is going to influence and impact people around the world?
I'm a very I'm a person who believes in uniqueness. So I believe some people will benefit, some read it, some might not read it, but it's about taking this book, not only this contributing this through this book to the public, to schools, and my plan is to start educating on resilience to women with working with charities, especially in schools, and also I'm now chair of the transcultural psychiatry special interest group of the Royal College of Psychiatrists. So
That's amazing. Congratulations. And
Thank you.
that's recently
Yeah.
appointed. Absolutely, you should be proud of that.
And using my voice and book, and it's also going to give me a map how to educate other people, because even I was not aware how I learned this resilience, why I'm so satisfied or content, whatever happens to my life, in my life, why I'm rebuilding or rising again. And I have lost things, but I don't.
So you're saying resilience is not something you're born with. It's something that you learn. Everybody can build it. And maybe childhood is not always the ground foundation that can guide us there, but there is never too late to build that muscle, that mental strength that we need in order to continue and finish and complete whatever we start, and no matter what we face in that journey. And this book is absolutely, especially for those people who need that support, and we don't need to go the first time that we feel we are weak, the first time that we feel we're not feeling well, we just go to a therapist. That's why we have these mentors who write books. And as I said earlier, sometimes it can be one sentence, one chapter, one song, one signal that you see, especially one book that can change your life, and it's a new direction that you can start. So, Dr. Saima, I'm very, very grateful that you are writing that book, because it's going to be such a gift for everyone who is ready to recreate, reprogram, and retrain themselves and never give up. So what would be the last message you would give to people why they should read your book?
So my message is that risk it, try it. Some will find hope in it. Some will find solace in it. And I'm hoping that people will rediscover themselves. It will take them onto a journey of rediscovering transformation, and it's a lifelong. It's about being human. It's not about any fancy word. It's about being human, and being human is to move forward. Life is about moving forward. Things do happen in our life, and you never know the person sitting next to you what's gone through them. So life is moving forward. Always move forward. Wow. Thanks.
Amazing. Thank you so much.